Welcome to Cafecito Conversations.
Salud. The best. The best. I don't know how they allowed us to have coffee in here.
I feel it. It's coming through now. It's coming through. Ya lo siento.
Yeah, it's coming. You know what? You know something? Before we start, somebody asked me if this podcast will be in Spanish.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to know why?
Why?
Just because I speak Spanish.
I was waiting to like episode 10 to throw it out there to see if the listeners would be interested in having this podcast in Spanish too. Mm-hmm. And it would be very fun. I think it would be very fun for us because the tone definitely completely changes when we're speaking in English or Spanish. So it would be quite interesting to see how it develops.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's something that it's been so long I only speak Spanish that, like, for example, I am going to the Dominican Republic and I am very what's the word?
Self-conscious?
Self-conscious of the fact that I won't be able to communicate perfectly in Spanish.
Really?
I forget words in English and in Spanish. Like
it's true.
It's not something that I always speak, you know? At home, we speak Spanglish. I speak Spanish with my mom. But sometimes some words come out in English and then I'm like, how do you say that? Oh my God. And just exactly how I'm in this podcast, basically.
Yeah. Well, it works both ways. When I'm speaking Spanish, we always and only speak in Spanish. But there's always that one word that gets to me and then I have to shout it in English for them to get my point across, at least. And in English, it's the opposite. I'm thinking in English and I'm talking to a friend and I am trying to say something, but it just doesn't come out right. And then I have to say, look, I'm going to say it in Spanish. And it doesn't mean anything similar in English, but it's just, it goes with the situation. And it's very funny.
It is very funny. I notice that I get excited and then a word in Spanish comes out because I'm so excited. When I'm explaining something, I go like, pero, let me tell you, that word pero comes out, which is but in English. B-U-T.
Let's clarify.
Rephrase. Yeah, B-U-T.
B-U-T.
Yeah.
See, that's my problem, pronunciations in English. And you'll notice it throughout the podcast. And I apologize in advance. I have problems with certain syllables. Or not syllables, certain vowels. Like, you know, there's a difference between I'm a fit mom and my feet smell. For me, it's very hard to pronounce them differently. For me, they sound the same. And then, of course, when it comes to, you know, take a sheet of paper, my dog is taking a
sheet?
Take a sheet of paper.
No.
And then my dog is taking a... Exactly. So for me, it all sounds the same. And I remember when I used to work in Chicago, oh my God, my cubicle neighbors, they used to laugh so hard because I would be, can you give me a sheet of paper? And they're like, Kairym, what kind of
sheet
of paper? I'm like, I don't know, a sheet of paper. I don't know.
A sheet of paper. You know, my kids were actually having this conversation this week. They were telling me that their grandpa cannot say the word sheet, like the sheet of the bed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like explaining him how to say it, and he would say it like several times, and he could not say it. And until like probably like the 50th time that they practice it with him. That's when he actually said it. But then they asked again, and then he went back to it. Like, it's a very hard word for Hispanics, I feel.
Yeah, it's
the double E's.
It's the double E's, the I, the E. You know, that's a tough one for me. So I apologize in advance once again. Pero primero que nada, first of all, I want to say a huge Gracias. Danke. Merci. Thank you to everyone who has tuned into these first episodes of Cafecito Conversations. Lulu and I are so grateful for this community. As you've probably noticed, English is not our first language. We are living examples of the pursuit of a dream. And while we might speak with an accent, eat different foods, or hold different traditions, we share three core things: a deep respect for the American flag, a tireless drive to support our families, and the simple truth that we are all humans, walking this earth together. Have you ever wondered how a bilingual brain actually works? It's a constant automatic translation. For me, my emotional default is Spanish. When I'm frustrated or overjoyed, I go home to Spanish. When I'm curious or traveling, my mind for some reason rotates in German. And honestly, when I'm nervous in a room full of new faces, my thoughts turn into a French film. And English, of course, is my communication tool, which helps me navigate through life in the US on a daily basis. But here is how my heart feels. When I stutter or lose a word, I remind myself of the courage it takes to speak a language that isn't your own. I'm never offended when you ask me where my accent is from. I'm humbled that you see me and hear me. And when you hear me speaking Spanish to my children in public, please know that it's not out of disrespect. It's out of love. I am giving them a key to a bigger world. I encourage you to learn a different language. It will open your eyes to a bigger world. If you already speak a different language, don't take away that opportunity from your children. They're like sponges, resilient and capable of returning so much more than we imagine. Speaking more than one language will open doors they haven't even dreamt of yet. Being bilingual is not a challenge, it's a superpower.
It is a superpower. Maybe being bilingual is more than speaking two languages. Maybe it's learning how to hold two worlds with grace, two cultures, two ways of expressing love, two versions of home living in one heart. And sometimes that can feel confusing. Like you're constantly translating yourself depending on where you are. But what if that is not something to hide? What if it's actually a gift? Because language is powerful, but connection goes even deeper. There are moments we don't have the perfect words, moments where all we have is emotions, tears, prayers, laughter, presence, and somehow God still understands all of it. That's the beauty of faith. He doesn't just hear the language from our mouths. He hears the language of our hearts. In this beehive, there's rooms for accents, for Spanglish, for stories from different countries and different upbringings, for women still learning how to fully use their voice. You don't have to sound like everyone else to belong here. Your culture is not too much. Your accent is not something to shrink. Your story is not lost in translation. It's part of what makes you beautiful. As Charlemagne said, to have another language is to possess a second soul, which explains why bilingual women have at least 5 personalities depending on who you're talking to. Let's continue to build our hives little by little.
Awesome, guys. I hope this was a nice and fulfilling and funny episode, and we'll see you soon.
Ciao.
From the mountain air to the island breeze, we're finding the grace in the in-between, where the order